I know. Come here. Oh! Oh, you're such a big fluffy boy. Yeah, it's your show. Time for you to shine. Hello. Hi, coffee beans. How's it brewing? So a few weeks ago, I unboxed the Craft the Seasons box, and I made a punch needle embroidery from that kit. And if you didn't see it, then you can check the iCard up here or in the description. That box also came with two other crafts, a Himmeli craft and a felting craft. So today I'm going to be making the felting craft with you. I have never felted before. I'm a little terrified to felt because I am so afraid I'm gonna poke myself. The little needles in this are so small and delicate and sharp. It's scary. Now, I saw needle felting for the first time several years ago. My husband and I used to watch Threadbanger all the time. He did felting and he did not do it right. And he got like really violent with it and he kept stabbing himself and it like colored the wool felt red from his blood. Not exaggerating at all. And so since then, I've never tried it. It scared me to try it, but here we are. Okay, I'm going to preface this with, this is not going to be a tutorial, but it will be me sharing my experience doing felting for the first time, which I think is pretty fair for this kit from Craft the Seasons because it's kind of meant to be like beginner friendly or for people who've never tried felting before, so you know, perfect for me because I've never done it. So we got this really cool light. These little strands all light up. I do have a battery for it, but it's not really the greatest fit. I think the battery is actually just like a little too small. Okay, so the directions actually do say to use a CR2032 battery, which is exactly what I have. CR2032. And I have tried it in here several different ways. So I've tried it this way, nothing. And then I try it the other way and still nothing. So I'm gonna hold off on attaching this to the wreath. You're supposed to add it on first, but I'm gonna skip doing that. So let me see. We got, oh my goodness. Okay, this is instructions on how to felt using this foam, and like I can't, like look at how cute this is. Look at his little stinking face. Look at this face. Look at how cute he is. So that's not what we're making today. We're making a polar bear, but that is still really stinking cute. Also have a little wreath and the foam block to felt into. We got these super scary felting needles. And so this is all of the felt, which is basically wool. I really like how this is separated. That makes it so much easier for me. And look, they give you like very specific size portions. Like obviously you're gonna need a lot of white for a polar bear, but then like you don't really need a lot of black for the eyes. Jeez. Okay. Oh wait, these are the eyes. Those just like stick right in. Hot glue. I don't have a hot glue gun this small. This is eensy beensy tiny hot glue. And then what's this? Oh, these are the details. What? What? Wait. Look. The little cat. Oh, this is inappropriate. Is this supposed to, like, those are nipples and then little, you know what those are. I should censor this. I can't believe that's on there. That's hilarious. So let me just see. I think these are like the accessories, kind of like the little scarf, ribbon. Whoa, that's a lot of ribbon actually. Oh, this is thick. Wow, this is really thick felt. Okay, so I've spent some time absorbing these directions. Wow, that was quick. Nice. Okay. So this oh my gosh, this is so cute. So this exact kit, there's the Shiba from here. This exact polar bear kit should be on here. Or at least I'm assuming it is. I shouldn't say it should be. I just would assume it is, but it doesn't look like this specific polar bear one is on here. However, I can tell that the Shiba one is on here. So if you were to get this and you wanted to watch a video tutorial on the specific kit, you could pull it up with that QR code. I am just going to try and do it on my own, but I did read these pretty in depth, so I think I'll be okay. And one thing that it pointed out, which I'm really happy it did, is these needles I didn't notice before are actually different sizes. So we have 2 like shorter ones and then 3 longer ones. And it said that the longer ones are for when you first start and kind of towards the middle of your project, because it's faster. And then the shorter ones are for when you're almost done, and it's usually done more slowly, so you can get the surface of the felt more smooth. So that's good to know, because I probably would have done that wrong. And last but not least is, it does tell me on here several times that everything is 1-to-1 scale, and to hold up the felt to the item as you're working to make sure it's the proper size. The only thing that confused me is it's saying over here that these are 1-to-1, but then over here it's 1-to-1, and I kind of want to believe that this is the side that is 1-to-1. Yeah, because that looks about like how big the polar bear should be to that. As I'm working, I'm going to hold it up to these and up here to try and hopefully get the right size. From where it pokes into the thing, it like created this like like grass. Okay. Do I need to like poke that down? I guess that's good enough. It says I need to cut it into the leaf shape too. Okay, now let's do the other one. I mean, they're not perfect, but I think they're pretty close to these 2 little leaves, right? Yeah, I think that'll work. So now I need the light brown. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. So 1 leaf, I gotta do this one now. Oh my goodness. I'd say that's pretty good right there. Okay, now I'm gonna try working on these holly berries, which hopefully those are easier, but I'm probably speaking too soon. But I think we also need to save some red for his scarf and the little boot. So, see, that's the only thing that makes me nervous is like, I'm kind of somebody who needs like precise measurements of things. Like, take 3 inches of wool so I don't waste anything or use too much or use not enough. I think this should be good though. Famous last words. So we have to make 3 holly, so I'm gonna split this into 3 strands. You know what, guys? I'm gonna try changing the camera angle for you so maybe you can see a little bit better. Okay, so maybe this will be easier for you to see what I'm actually doing rather than top down. Okay, so the 3 little balls are done, the leaves, I just have to combine all 3 of them now. So this is a pretty good match. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with all of these other steps, making the polar bear head and then adding the little eyeballs. Next on the agenda, and I'm almost done with the exception of the hot air balloon. So I have to make this star, which I'm a little intimidated about making. It kind of looks like a puffy star, like those origami stars. So I'm gonna try going for that. I think the key is making it into a ball or a disc and then poking in the sides. So of the whole project, with the exception of the polar bear, this is the one that I'm most worried about making. Okay, I've been working on this star for probably 15 minutes, so I'm over it. This is as good as I can get it. I stabbed myself pretty good on my thumb, so we're just gonna say this is a good star. Okay? Everyone okay with this star? Okay, good. So I have already started round 2 of the hot air balloon, and this is the last thing I need to felt. And it's actually getting really, really, really difficult to make it not fuzzy like this and to make it like strong, because this foam piece, the more I used it, it's getting like really, really soft, not firm anymore. As I'm poking the needle through, it just goes all the way through with no resistance. And the only firm parts are on the corner. So I'm gonna try and do it on the side. I don't know. That is the only holdup on making this hot air balloon so far. So you can see exactly, because it's just not stiff anymore. It's sucking up all of the felt, and it's making it really difficult to make this firm. I'm gonna try wrapping it in like a thin layer of wool and see if that helps. Okay, I'm done felting. I'm done. I keep stabbing myself. This foam pad is like the flimsiest thing now, so it's like impossible to felt on. And no matter how hard I keep trying, this hot air balloon looks like straight dumpster fire garbage. I'm a little salty. I'm sorry. I keep stabbing myself. Ah. Ouch. I'm trying to stay positive. So I'm done. Really though, I'm done with everything. So now I can actually start constructing my wreath. Yay, finally. One thing that it said to do in the directions, which now I don't even know where my hot glue stick went that came with this kit, but it said to hold the glue stick over a lighter and then you melt it that way, but I'm just gonna use my hot glue gun because I have one, so I might as well use it. But before I do that, let me clean up my space. Forgot about the ribbon, so I made the ribbon really quick. All right, my hot glue is warmed up, so let's go ahead and start piecing this together. The trick is finding a good side to this star, because it's such a disappointment. Okay, I think that's the best way. So I think it is safe to say that this is my least favorite craft in a long time. Not that needle felting is a bad craft by any means. I think it is so cool. I think it's so artistic. But this took me 3 days. And I have to admit I was getting so impatient and I just kept stabbing myself. And even though the footage you guys saw was super sped up, I really genuinely was taking my time poking everything, being really careful of where the needle was in relation to my finger. And then not only that, but as the craft was going on and that piece of foam was getting squishier and squishier and less firm, it was making it so much harder to get good definition and good compacted wool. I have seen needle felting where they use almost like almost like a brush, like it looks like a horsehair brush, you know, to poke into instead of the foam square. So I wonder if that actually would be easier, if it would hold its shape better than the foam square did. So then you could get that good definition. But it just seemed so unpredictable. The shapes I was making just seemed so unpredictable. Like the star or these antlers or even the balls. Like, it wasn't until I was basically done shaping it that I was seeing the shape I was even trying to get. I mean, I do have to say I'm really happy that this was included in Craft the Seasons, because for me that's the whole point of Craft the Seasons is to try craft mediums that I wouldn't otherwise try. Like the needle punch embroidery is a perfect example. I've wanted to try it for a really long time, but I never did because I wasn't sure it would actually work. And then needle felting I never ever wanted to try, but having it included in the kit, you know, it kind of made me get out of my comfort zone and try it. I can say with confidence I don't think I'm going to ever do needle felting again unless you coffee beans really want me to. And then of course I will. If you guys are like, but Bunny, please, we loved seeing you do the needle felting. You know, we think you can do it, or this is a really cute kit, you should try it, then of course I'll try it. I might be salty the whole time, but I'll try it. I'd love to know what you guys think of needle felting though. Have you ever tried it? Is it something you would ever try? Do you think I should give it a second chance? This hot gluing part is my favorite part of the entire project because it's so easy. I mean, it just makes it so much easier. It's the part of the craft that I understand. I've done this before. I do hot glue a lot. Okay, so the rest of the design for the hot air balloon is supposed to have these little flags, which I do think are super cute, but by the time I finished this hot air balloon, I was done. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm just gonna do puffy paint. That way I can do it nice and quick. Ta-da! That makes it look so much better than any needle felting I could have done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video despite my struggle with getting it done. I am actually really proud of how it looks despite all of the pain and stabs and headaches that I got while making it. I actually am really happy with how it looks, and I'm excited to try and get these lights to work, because as soon as I can get these to work, maybe it's an old battery, I will wrap it around this and I bet it will look absolutely phenomenal. So if you would like to see that with the lights, make sure you follow me on Instagram, because that's where I post a lot of my updates and behind the scenes. You can find me at BunnieDIY. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Those likes really help me and my channel out. And make sure you subscribe while you're here. You can click the little bell to get notified of when I post. I upload videos every Monday at 9 AM Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Love you a latte.